Hey guys, so my name's Abigail, and this is Untitled Productions, and today it's an interesting video. Oh, sorry. This is Brayan. And so basically today's going to be a video that actually came up because of a subscriber's, comment that when they watched our 18 and married video, that there was actually like the next suggested video was reasons why not to get married young. So we're like, hey, we actually have like reasons like why someone wouldn't be like why they shouldn't
why we
get
shouldn't
married.
have gotten married, Abigail. Be legit, okay? Be honest.
And basically, I think this is more interesting to hear about like from Brayan's side. So then we're gonna start off with him. What are the reasons you feel like
why it's
not good
people
to
should not get married young?
Yeah.
All right, we'll define young right now.
What's young?
18 to 22.
18 to 22, guys. He threw out that number.
You think so?
18 to 21.
Reason number one. You make a lot of your crazy decisions in those years.
When you're young, you're more impulsive.
And so you don't want to be tied down, and usually you'll regret it for the first year or two.
You regret it for the first year too?
No, dude.
This is the first year. He's regretting the whole first year of our marriage.
I was saying other people.
Okay. Because some people do, I guess they would regret it because then they're like, I'm barely 18, like I'm trying to party or something and I can't, like I'm married or something. Or like if that doesn't happen in every relationship I know, but like they feel like more tied down and they're not able to just go out and do whatever they want. Or go out with friends
that creates
like,
problems in the relationship because there's tension.
And now they have to like think about work and think about like their bills and stuff like that. So they're working while like other people are out having fun, which is actually what's going on with us, I guess. Like people are like having fun, going out, just like enjoying like teenage life and going to college and stuff like that. And I don't get how they enjoy that, but and we're just working and we're trying to work and like make a living and stuff like that. So I guess that's different. Would you have another reason? Another thing you would say that you regret about getting married young?
It's not me personally. We're just giving out reasons, Abigail.
Let's go for the second reason. The second reason would have to be because when you're young, you still don't completely know yourself and you're still growing. So then as you get older, what if that person doesn't like the person you're going into? Because I know we've certainly changed since we were 14. We have changed a lot. So, but somehow we kind of like changed and we've made each other change into the people that we kind of want each other to be. And yeah, but there's still those like little flaws, like endless gaming and impulsive shopping. So yeah, that's a reason. Like you're still growing up and getting to know yourself. So how are you gonna be able to commit to someone and then commit to the person that you are at the age of 18? So I guess that would be my reason.
Compromise. The third reason. A lot of people don't like compromise.
Yeah.
You have to compromise on almost everything.
Yeah, because it's not just you and it's not what you want. It's like, does that person want to do that too? Like, are they willing to commit to like what I'm trying to do too?
And luckily, we've been able to find a lot of things that in common, actually. Like the whole YouTube thing, that helps out. Like just doing YouTube, it helps us bond together. We like to go K1, that's bonding time.
Yeah.
We like to... A lot of things.
Yeah, we're very alike.
So, but if there's one thing, like if Abigail loved clubbing or dancing, and I didn't, that's a problem because she wants to go clubbing.
Yeah,
and
we usually do everything together because we usually like everything that the other person does. So.
But if there's one thing the other person, like in another situation where this person can't do what they want or what they really like, again, that creates problems in the relationship or tension, or they just start regretting, or they know other people that like the same things as them, like dancing, so they say, why didn't I get more with this other person? So
is that true? Comment down below. The fourth reason that I could give, while you're young, some people still want to go to college, and well, I guess we're somewhat of an exception. So then everyone's still forming their own career and like their own profession and stuff like that. So it's like, what if that ends up turning out to something that the other person doesn't like? Like, what if one of them wants to be a doctor, and that ends up being because doctors have a very strenuous schedule. So then at the same time, it's like the other person's suffering because of that, and they're just like, this isn't what I planned, like this isn't what I wanted in a relationship, or like just the career plans. If they're not really like going with each other, then the relationship kind of struggles. So I think that's kind of like a thing. Like when you get married young, you don't know what you want to be, but then when you decide that's what you want to be, and the person's like, that doesn't really go with our life goals or life plans, and so it's kind of like like he said, there's like tension. Like that person feels like they're being held back from doing what they want to do, which is like something that really leads to an unhappy relationship. So
another reason, your sexuality. What if you don't know who you are? Just kidding.
No, but that's true, because what if you're young and you're just like, oh my gosh, I love this guy, and then ends up being like, oh, now I love my boss girl co-worker, whatever, and then now you're just like, I think I made a mistake. Like you're not really completely open to like what you were completely like your likings. So then what if you get married to a guy and then ends up being like, I don't even like guys anymore, like, and it's like, I just see him as a friend, and you guys are married, and it's a lot more difficult when you're married, because then it has to be like, oh, I guess I'm divorced and then I'm like 21, that's kind of a little iffy kind of thing. And that was our fifth reason, actually. So basically, like with those types of things, it just basically leads on to like not really being happy with each other. And then maybe like a sixth reason would actually be that
it takes time to find the perfect person. We've been together for 4 years prior to marriage.
Almost 5. I don't know why he said
5.
4.
No, we've been together 4 years prior to marriage.
Oh yeah, true.
So you need a lot of time
to get to know the person.
There's cases where people are together for 3 to 8 months, and then they feel like they want to get married, and then.
But even though, like after a long time, that some people don't really get to know each other because they're not completely honest with the other person. So that's just like, when you're young, you're not completely open to who you are, or sometimes you don't know yet, like we said before. So then, like that causes like problems because you're not completely honest with yourself, and that way you're not completely honest with your partner. You guys get married and they didn't know you were like psychotic, because you were hiding it. So you're lucky with me, so I don't understand why you're pointing fingers.
If you have a child, 'cause nowadays people are just having babies left and right. Don't get married over a baby. It's not gonna work out.
Yeah,
usually.
maybe like if you're young, sometimes you make like that type of like, you're in a situation where you have a baby and you're like, what am I gonna do now? Like,
honestly,
and
don't marry the person.
it doesn't really always like lead to marriage.
You don't have to
and
marry.
You always need to think about the fact like, okay, is a relation working out like between us, and as between us as like parents, and then so maybe that's another thing, because young people are having children now, and it's like you don't have to always lead to like, okay, like we're the parents, we're getting married, this and that. Like you always have to really have a good relationship before you really go off and say we're getting married type of thing. So that's like an eighth reason, like if like why you don't have to get married is because of like just because of kids,
It's healthier for the kid to see her mom and dad in a happy state, in a well-bonded state, as maybe friends or long distance, because they just can't deal with each other all the time. And it's better for the kid, it's better for the parents, and you just have to raise the child to
basically get
understand your situation. Why? It didn't work out between me and your dad, but if you're married,
but it's like you're still like a family.
You're still a family.
Yeah.
But that's what I don't like, because everyone always gets married, but they're not happy.
One last reason, which would make it the 8th. You're so young that you don't really get taken seriously, so like everyone expects you not to be able to do a lot of things. And so then, like, that's the thing, like, you go out and they see you guys and you're, like, married, and then they just feel like you're just dating or something. Like, every other older person just feels like, oh, you're just, like, dating, or they're, you know, it's not the same. They don't take you seriously.
Yeah, oh, like an example, we went to the pizzeria Moza.
Yeah.
Here in LA, it's a more elegant
It's a good pizza
place, and we were just seen as little kids, like, oh my gosh. Even though we were able to fully pay for our meal and enjoy.
Cute little chicks and everything. Yeah, like, we're able to afford what we're trying to do, but people just feel like we're just kids playing around, so it kind of sucks. And then, so maybe like another reason, which would be our 9th reason, is that when you're married so young, it's so hard to relate to other people.
Oh yeah.
Like, you can't relate to any couple, or like they might be as close as they are, but like you can't relate.
We can't relate to anyone.
Yeah, and the thing is that because we're so like into like just making we're into like getting our lives really together, that we really can't relate. Like, yeah, there's couples that are together, but then they might have a kid, and then you're just like, oh, but you know, I like you know, you like the couple, but at the same time, like, you don't mind the kid either. But it just never really works out because of the fact that, oh, babysitting, or if you guys go out together, has to be like something that, you know, the child can go to also. So then it kind of becomes like a struggle. So that's kind of the thing, like, with us even right now, like this is a personal experience.
Yeah, the struggle is that you won't.
The struggle is real.
You won't find anyone to really cooperate with what you're going through as a young married couple between 18 and 21. People just don't understand you.
Yeah, they don't. Like, it's pretty hard.
It's hard.
Actually.
Like, you might tell people your relationship is great and everything, but they just see you as like.
You're young.
They just see you as a boyfriend and girlfriend. They don't see you as a married people.
Which is different. Yeah, it's really different. The people that we get more along with is probably my sister and my brother-in-law, because they're married and they're still like young and crazy-ish. So like we kind of get along with them, but they are older and it's a lot harder because they have kids, and that's the whole like thing about that. But I think that would pretty much end like all of this, like, you know, reasons why it's not a good idea to get married young, or like, so yeah, because it's a struggle and you don't really think about it until like you're put in that situation.
Once you're in the situation, it's too late.
Yes, it's too late. Anyways, so
well, not really, Abigail. We just have to sign some papers.
Anyway, so that's it for today, and that's our video. And again, I'm Abigail, and this is Brayan, and this is Productions. So like and subscribe, comment down below if you guys even think about like any other ideas, and so you guys can share with us, and subscribe.
Say bye.
I already said that. Bye.
Adios.